slowly through the kitchen. Everything in the hour looks important. Everything has a future to remember still. I feel the edges becoming precious. This is already a memory. Stay with me as you are before the years give this a name. This is already a memory. Later we may disagree on details, which small joke belonged to which occasion. Time will soften corners without asking. Move the colors, keep the recognition. I want now before it learns nostalgia. Not because the moment has to end, only that my heart can see ahead and chooses to be here. This is already a memory. This is already a memory. While the day is warm and near, while your breathing reaches here, I will let the simple stay fully present in its place. Stay with me as you are. Before the years give this a name. Stay with me as you are. Memory does not begin with leaving. It begins when love pays full attention. I can feel tomorrow forming gently, without surrendering the present. This is already a memory. This is already a memory. This is already a memory. While the day is warm and near, while your breathing reaches here, I will let the simple stay fully present in its place. This is already a memory. This is already a memory. While the day is warm and near, while your breathing reaches here, I will let the simple stay fully present in its place. This is already a memory. Stay with me before the years give this a name. This is already a memory. Before the years give this a name. This is already a memory. I put the fear down on the table, let it sit there with my name. It got smaller when I faced it. It got tired of being flamed. Now the room can keep its stillness. Just a private confession that turns into calm confidence. I do not have to make it heavy, I do not have to make it shine. If it is real, it can stay simple. If it is mine, it can take time. I can hold the honest part. I can hold the honest part. I can be the answer, I can be the room. The quiet gets a rhythm, the rhythm carries through. Say it low, say it slow. Let the feeling on the road. Say it low. I used to make a home of waiting, counting reasons not to start. Now the doubt can keep its distance. I have learned my better part. There is no dramatic ending, only rhythm in the heart. There is a pulse under the quiet. There is a door inside the doubt. I can keep the feeling honest, I can let the chorus out. I can hold the honest part. I can hold the honest part. I do not need a witness, I do not need the proof. The line becomes a shelter, the shelter becomes true. I stop mistaking ache for warning. I stop calling fear a sign. If the truth arrives in pieces, I can give the pieces time. I can hold the honest part. I can hold the honest part. I can be the answer, I can be the room. The quiet gets a rhythm, the rhythm carries through. I can hold the honest part. The line becomes a shelter. The shelter becomes true. I can hold the honest part. Say it low, say it slow. Still enough. coffee and you kept the change. We walked the long route through the orchard park. One thing about the afternoon was strange, until the shadows started getting dark. I watched you balance on the garden wall, the way you always did when we were 10. I reached my hand out just to break your fall, and felt the gravity begin again. It is a quiet sort of landslide, a slow adjustment of the shell. I'm looking at you sideways, and I can hardly recognize myself. We were already choosing us. We were already choosing us. It was always you and me, simple as a heartbeat. We were already choosing us. We shared a sandwich on the kitchen floor, discussing people that we used to be. I noticed details I had missed before, a tiny scar just underneath your knee. The conversation drifted off to sleep. The silence felt like something we could hold, a secret promise that we meant to keep, before the summer turned to autumn gold. It is a quiet sort of landslide, a slow adjustment of the shelf. I'm looking at you sideways, and I can hardly recognize myself. We were already choosing us. We were already choosing us. The friendship was a safety net, but now the air is getting thin. I haven't told you out loud yet, but I am ready to begin. Every gesture is a sign, every look is a confession. I'm yours and you are mine. They never broke progression. We were already choosing us. 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 It was always you and me, simple as a heartbeat. We were already choosing us. We were already choosing us. Leave think that resting was a crime, a clumsy way of stealing back my time. But now the air is thick and sweet, and still I've lost the hunger, and I've lost the will to push the boulder up the gravel hill. Leave a little undone, fan the beauty in the gap between. Leave a little undone, living in the spaces yet unseen. It is enough for now. It is enough for now. Leave a little undone. Leave it all undone. I still buy that heavy bread you used to slice for us, and leave the porch light burning till the dawn. It felt like such a quiet thing a decade back, to help me find my footing when my luck was gone. You didn't ask for interest or a public show. You simply handed over what I lacked. No, I see that gesture in the way I live, a certain way of keeping my composure intact. The air is thick with everything you left behind, a gentle gravity that pulls me through the day. I find myself repeating things you used to say. What you gave stays moving, it travels through the marrow and the bone. What you gave stays moving, a seed that found the rhythm of its own. It carries on. It carries on. I met a person yesterday who looked like me, tired of the struggle and the monthly rent. I gave them what you gave me when the well was dry, and didn't count the hours or the money spent. It's funny how a legacy can take the shape without a statue or a name upon a wall. Just a hand extended in the middle of a crowd, catching someone else before they start to fall. The weight is light and now I've shared the load. I feel your kindness echo all along the road. The simple truth is finally being told. What you gave stays moving, it travels through the marrow and the bone. What you gave stays moving, a seed that found a rhythm of its own. It isn't lost, it just changes its form. It isn't gone, it just keeps someone warm. The chain is longer than we ever knew. It started way back in the heart of you. What you gave stays moving, I see it in the strangers that I meet. What you gave cupboard gave its little sigh. Something warm moved gently through my eyes without asking me to stay. It comes back softer than before. It comes back softer than before. Not as long and not as lost, just a warmth I carried off. I can't hold what made me then without needing it again. Softer now, only pulling, only something passing through. I made tea and watched the steam grow thinner up. Used the cup with one faint mark along it. I remembered hands that set it down, and all the ordinary care between us. The years felt tender rather than unfinished. Every object lost its former claim. Still the smallest kindness knew my name. I could leave with both. It comes back softer than before. It comes back softer than before. Not as long, not as lost, just a warmth I carried off. I can't hold what made me then without needing it again. Softly now, let it through. Maybe home is not a place that holds us. Maybe it is what we learn to give. I can thank the rooms that made me ready, then return to where I choose to live. It comes back softer than before. It comes back softer than before. Not as longing, not as lost, just a warmth I carried off. I can't hold what made me then without needing it again. It comes back softer than before. Softer now, only something passing through. It comes back softer than before. Something pulling at the door. It comes back softer than before. There is a tension in the jaw I mistook for being brave. A certain tightness in the marrow that I carried to the grave. Off every conversation where I had to hold the floor, as if the world would stop spinning if I didn't check the door. My shoulders are a landscape of 1,000 tiny fights, the physical inheritance of too many hollow nights. But the clock is ticking differently against the kitchen wall, and for the first time in a decade I am leaning through it all. It is a strange kind of forgiveness to allow the pulse to slow, to admit that being heavy isn't how you help things grow. I can let the day go. I can let the day go. The grip is finally breaking. anxious, convinced that being weary was the only honest test of how much I was needed or how much I was worth. Measuring my value by my distance from the earth. No, the muscles are uncoiling like a rope that's been untied. There's a massive sense of motion happening inside. I am watching all the frantic thoughts just settle in the glass. Just giving up the ghost and letting every shadow pass. It is a strange kind of arrival when the static starts to fade. I am stepping out of armor that I never should have made. I can let the day go. I can let the day go. The grip is finally breaking and the air is feeling sweet. I am leaving all the struggle in the dust beneath my feet. A habit of the bone, thinking I was on my own, building up the pressure till the fever had to break. I'm breathing through the silence for my own sake. Every cell is opening to catch the morning light. Everything is giving way and everything is right. I can let the day go. I can't let the day go. The grip has finally vanished and the rest is purely mine. I am walking through the garden and I'm doing bloody fine. Let it go, just the body in a room, just the softness of the bloom. Back through the floor. I don't need it anymore. I found the pages in a plain brown folder. All the early certainty was their line. Lands that reach beyond the skill behind them. Planes that never noticed rents or failure. I expected shame and felt affection. That desire did not ask for youth. It only asked if I was through pretending I had changed. I came back as myself. I came back as myself. I felt bolder hands and steadier breath, less to prove and more to give. I did not recover who I was or return with who I have become. Get missing. joyride without a large decision. Like a part of me, it kept its promise. Every year it added something true. Even all the years I never knew were leading me to this. I came back as myself. For the work that taught my hands their patience. What I left was waiting without judgment, ready for a less afraid creation. I came back as myself, I came back. I came back as myself, older hands and steadier, less to prove and more to give. I did not recover, I was who I had become. Ooh, I came back as myself, I came back. Came back as myself, older hands and steadier, less to prove and more to give. I did not recover, I was who I had become. Ooh, back in. I thought would tell me who I was, someone I believed I might grow into. If I crossed the line and never paused, I kept that other future like a question. Every choice creates a second shore. Every yes leaves one on an open door. Neither one is wrong. I nearly chose. I can bless the life I nearly chose. Let it have its streets and days. Let that version keep my face. I do not need to call it mine. To be grateful it survived. Nearly tried. Still not where I need to go. What I chose became a slower answer, built from people I had never planned for. Skills I learned by being unprepared. Small devotions, no ambition measure, no. I see how chance became a character. I can feel the phantom of that road. Without setting down the life I hold, wonder is not regret. I can bless the life I nearly chose. I can bless the life I nearly chose. Did it have its streets and days? Let that version keep my face. I do not need to call it mine. To be grateful it survived. Could stand before me, neither one would feel ahead. We might trade the stories that sustained us, then release the comparisons we fed. I can bless the life I nearly chose. I can bless the life I nearly chose. Let it have its streets and days. Let that version keep my face. I do not need to call it mine. I can bless the life I nearly chose. It upright. Still not where I need to go. I can bless the life I nearly chose. Nearly mine. Holding on. I can bless the life I nearly chose. Can begin from where we are. We can begin from where we are, oh, from right here. You said our childhood felt completely different. I believed you even when we had lived beneath the same decisions, but each of us received another version. For once I did not argue with your truth. We have carried separate maps. Do not have to make them match to share the road ahead. We can begin from where we are. Begin from where we are. No grand clearing of the past. No demand that healing happens fast. Just the call we choose to make and the time we choose to take. From right here, right here. Let the honest start be small. We inherited. Weak ones helped and which ones made us hide. You admitted what you could not carry. I admitted where I stayed too quiet. Understanding did not need agreement. We can begin from where we are. We can begin from where we are. Just a call we choose to make and the time we choose to take. From right here. Maybe closeness will remain imperfect. Maybe distance taught us how to speak. I would rather build one honest minute than perform the ending people need. We can begin from where we are. We can begin from where we the start be small. We can begin from where we are. Start be small. We can begin from where we are. It was real, even if it ended. It was real, even if it ended. It was real. We were good at making Tuesday matter, sharing fruit and arguing over nothing. There were mornings neither one recorded, kindness living plainly in the middle. I refuse to call that time a failure. Not all meaning has to stay. Not all love must make a claim to have changed a life. It was real, even if it ended. It was real, even if it ended. I can name the good we made without asking it to wait. I was true, can still be true without bringing me to you. It was real, is over. Both can live inside one heart. I no longer edit every weakness or turn the final month into the whole. There were years of quiet generosity. There were also ways we both grew smaller. Leaving gave the honest parts their border. It was real, even if it ended. It was real, even if it ended. I can name the good we made without asking it to wait. I was true, can still be true without bringing me to you. It was real, and let it rest. Somewhere you may hold another version of the days that altered both our names. I will let your memory be different and keep mine without assigning blame. It was real, even if it ended. It was real, even if it ended. I can name the good we made without asking it to wait. I was true, can still be true without bringing me to you. It was real, even if it ended. It was real. We both can live inside one heart. It was real, even if it ended. True and over, even if it neither We chose a place near the one remember. No ground count and nothing to explain. You arrived with different ways of speaking. He had learned to leave more things unnamed. For a while we handled only headlines. You still laugh the same way I do. Same laugh, me love. Both of them are true. You still laugh the same way. You describe the work that keeps you steady. I confess which hopes I set aside. Now the story needed to impress us. Neither past required a better ending. We were present without performing closeness. And your careful answer lost its shape. One familiar sound escaped, and the years became their size. You still laugh the same way. You still laugh the same way. Head turned back and shoulders loose, like the day had nothing left to prove. We are not the ones we knew. Still that joy belongs to you. Same laugh, new life. Both of them are true. Our same laugh, a new life. We do not have to make a promise or recover every missing year. Some connections prove themselves by changing and remaining recognizable here. You still laugh the same way. You still laugh the same way. Head turned back and shoulders loose, like the day had nothing left to prove. We are not the ones we knew. Still that joy belongs to you. You still laugh the same way. Head turned back and shoulders loose, like the day had nothing left to prove. We are not the ones we knew. Still that joy belongs to you. You still laugh the same way. You still laugh the same way. Head turned back and shoulders loose, like the day had nothing left to prove. We are not the ones we knew. Still that joy belongs to you. You still laugh the same way. Same laugh, both of them are true. You still laugh the same way. Same laugh, new life. Both are true. Some parts stayed alive in you. I used to count the years by what was missing, measuring the distance from a younger plan. I had a certain way of always listening for echoes of the boy I thought would be the man. I kept the blueprint folded in my pocket, a paper map of roads I never chose to take. I held the key but couldn't find the socket, and lived inside the silence of a long mistake. But then the light began to filter through I found a version of myself that I could trust and let the heavy expectations go. The dream changed shape. It didn't break or disappear into the gray. The dream changed shape, and now I'm finding beauty in the disarray. It's not a failure just because the line is curved. It's just a different kind of grace that I deserve. It isn't gone, it's only different now. I stopped apologizing for the timing, the way the garden grew without a steady hand. There is a quiet power in the climbing, even when the summit isn't where I planned. I see the value in the slow progression, the things I gathered while I thought that I was lost. I finally outgrown that old obsession of counting every single gain against the cost. I feel the rhythm of a much more honest beat, a steady pulse that doesn't need to prove its worth. I'm standing firmly on my own two tired feet and finding plenty of my own familiar earth. The dream changed shape. It didn't break or disappear into the gray. The dream changed shape, and now I'm finding beauty in the disarray. It's not a failure just because the line is curved. It's just a different kind of grace that I deserve. I thought the edges had to be so sharp and clean. I thought the ending was the only part that mattered. But there is wisdom in the space that lies between the old reality and everything that shattered. I am not less for being something else entirely. I am more whole than I have ever been before. The dream changed shape. It didn't break or disappear into the gray. The dream changed shape, and now I'm living in the light of every day. It's not a failure just because the path is new. It's just the version that was always meant for you. A slight adjustment to the soul to make the broken pieces whole. The dream changed shape. The dream changed shape. The dream changed shape. The dream changed shape. I used to measure the height of the mountain, scaling the days for a view of the peak, counting the things that I thought I was missing, tracing the hollows inside Hold it tight, let it be enough. This is enough for today. Found the charcoal box behind the spare room door, underneath the folders and the tax returns, tracing circles on the dusty kitchen floor, finding shapes in everything that slowly burns. It is just emotion that I used to know, steady in the wrist against the wooden grain, letting all the modern calculations go, finding something solid in the quiet stain. I am not looking for a way to turn the clock or trying to inhabit who I was then. My hands remember the way the graphite used to catch and then release. My hands remember the simple gravity of finding some internal peace. It is a heavy kind of life. There is a smudge across my palm of gray and blue, the same perspective that I had before the mess. I recognize the boy who saw the world as new, that I prefer the person who can now confess that I am happy leaving all the prizes there. In the yellow pages of a school report, I am only breathing in the thinner air, building something private of a different sort. I am not looking for a way to turn the clock. I am only sitting with a long lost friend. My hands remember the way the graphite used to catch and then release. My hands remember the simple gravity of finding some internal peace. I do not need to be that kid to feel the spark. I do not need to rewrite every single year. I'm just the person standing in the dark, watching all the old intentions reappear. And it feels like waking from a shallow sleep. My hands remember the way the graphite used to catch and then release. My hands remember just the sum of all this grief. My hands remember the quiet power of a line that finds its own relief. The surface tension holds just a smudge of